ช่วง Biz Focus สนับสนุนโดย
พลิกทุกข์เป็นสุขเริ่มที่ใจรู้จักพอ
ต้องเริ่มจากพลิกใจให้พอเพียง
มาร่วมพลิกใจกับโครงการรักป่าสร้างคน84ตำบลวิถีพอเพียงของปตท.
สำนักงานคณะกรรมการกิจการกระจายเสียงกิจการโทรทัศน์และกิจการโทรคมนาคมแห่งชาติ
ท่านผู้ชมคะนี่นะคะเป็นช่วงที่2ของเคล็ดลับการบริหารธุรกิจค่ะเรายังคงสนทนาอยู่ต่อกับคุณเควินนะคะ Mr. Kevin for the communication advertising strategy and trend and adaptation do you have any comments about this
in terms of what's changing over the next few years definitely as I mentioned before digital is having a huge impact and that creates huge opportunity as well because more than before we have so much data available because everything is digital, everything is trackable and measurable, which means that we're going to have vast amounts of information that we need to manage and analyze. So more research, digital, the fact that clients need to enter into two-way communications with consumers, and within that, the change in advertising style as well. We're working very hard now in the content area. We're developing a lot of programs that allow advertisers not only just to show a commercial message, but to actually interact with consumers.
Can you give us the example of program?
Recently we did Thailand's Got Talent. We brought that to Thailand for our client Unilever, which is a great learning experience for us. Very popular.
Very popular.
And we're working on a couple more programs at the moment. One is called Take Me Out. Another one is Hit the Wall, which are international formats that we've brought into the country. And that I see as being a trend over the next couple of years. We'll see more and more international formats come into Thailand.
I see. And how do you achieve the company goal?
The company goal is always to be the best that we can be and to really provide the best service to our clients and to make sure they have a leading advantage. How do we deliver on that? By always trying to be innovative, trying to lead the way to make sure we've got the best tools and systems. We're constantly developing new systems to make sure we've got the best research and understanding of consumers. And we invest a lot of money in that area and to make sure that we're developing our talent so they can really take advantage of all the opportunities ahead.
To develop your people, your employees?
Yes.
I see. How?
We run a lot of training programs. We have 2 people within the company dedicated to training. We also have a big regional team, management team, but within that we have a few people dedicated to training. We also use outside consultants. And with the training, we look not only at technical skills for the media profession, but also how we can help people develop as individuals, how to make them more rounded, more confident in themselves, and better professionals.
I see. And what is the core management concept of the company?
For GroupM, we have 5 key values. And the first of those is focused on excellence, which is what I was talking about, of always doing the best that we can. Be pioneering, which is about being innovative.
Be the first one.
Be the first one, always. Respect individuality, which I think is the key one. Understanding that everyone in the company is an individual and we need to help that person develop into the best person they can be as an individual. We're not interested in creating clones. We're interested in individual people who can bring fresh things to the company. We also believe in power of one. That's another one of our values, which is by acting together, we can achieve more for our clients than acting independently. And the last one, very importantly for us, is life should be fun. It's not all hard work. So we make sure we do things in the company which actually create a fun environment. Because, studies have shown that creativity increases with fun.
Oh, and how could you do that?
Well,
to make it more fun in the office.
When you think about kids are highly creative.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
They have no boundaries. Anything is possible. They can be Superman. They can be a superhero.
Yes.
And by trying to create more fun in the office, create an environment that encourages people to be more creative, we've seen that actually pays back. we get fresher ideas, and people are happier. So life should be fun as well.
So, Mr. Kevin, to what extent your company go for the CSR?
We very much believe that every large company needs to be active in CSR, and it is a social responsibility to give back, but it's also hugely beneficial to the company and the employees as well.
I see.
An example of one of the things we do, not just in Thailand but right across the region, is once a year we hold the Power of One Day. We bring together all our staff from the different divisions, and we all work together to raise money for charity.
I see.
We do it the same day every year, on February 25, and this year we held a school fair where we got everyone to actually relive their childhood, dress up as kids. I was dressed up as a Boy Scout, which was
Really?
very embarrassing.
Really?
To have some fun, but also to raise money.
I see.
And we raised nearly 900,000 baht on the day, which is fantastic. And then we asked staff to vote for their top 3 kids charities, the ones that they think are most worthwhile, and then we donated that money to the charities.
I see.
So staff really enjoy it. It's a way of bringing people together and increasing teamwork. Plus, they also feel that it's a good thing to do. So it's a social responsibility that also pays back to the company and to the individuals in the company as well.
I see. Do you plan to launch any new campaign for CSR in the future?
That's our major one that we do every year. But obviously, as things occur during the year, for instance, we'll donate to appeals. We did for the major suppliers that had appeals for the flood victims in the past. And we make donations and we do ad hoc events throughout the year, but the big one we do is the Power of One.
I see. So can you please tell us about the past awards that the company received?
Past awards? We've won more than our fair share of awards here in Thailand, but the one that was most recent and most exciting for us was an international one, which was the Festival of Media Awards, which was held in Switzerland in May this year, where one of our campaigns for Unilever won the People's Choice Award, which means that for all the people in the media industry worldwide voted it to be their favorite campaign.
Could you please tell us what is that campaign?
Yeah, it was the Home Song campaign, which was basically for a Unilever product, a laundry product. And we did some research, and the insight from that was that a lot of people up country do the washing by hand, and it's a very laborious task. So they look for a way to sort of relieve the boredom, so they'll have music on and perhaps they dance around a little bit as they're doing the washing, right? So Mindshare, which is the agency that works on Unilever, took that insight and said, well, let's do something with that. Let's create a song. So they worked with Grammy to create a song which was catchy about the brand.
I see.
They created dance routines. They held events. The song was played on the radio, became quite popular.
I see.
And it really did a lot for the brand. And to me, it's really an example of a great media idea coming from understanding the consumer, good insights, and then thinking about how to really integrate the brand into their lives in an engaging way.
I see.
So, it was very proud that we won that award.
Mr. Kevin, could you please share us about your leadership style?
My leadership style? My belief as a leader is to hire the best, brightest people and to empower them and to support them. I believe my role is to be a coach more than anything else and to empower these people to do more and to rise up. And that about sums it up, actually.
I see. And how do you maintain your work-life balance?
How do I maintain it? Work-life balance is really important. It's something that we try to get everyone in the company to focus on. Unfortunately, our industry is a service industry. We have very demanding clients, so we have people who tend to spend too long in the office. I think it's important that management sets an example by not spending too long in the office every night and to do some healthy things. So we try and encourage staff to be healthy, to go to the gym, to play some sport, to do things outside of office that help develop them.
I see.
and to spend time with friends and family.
I see. So do you think it's important?
I think it's incredibly important. I mean, people are the most productive when they're happy. To be happy, you need a very well-rounded life.
I see.
Someone who spends every day in the office, all day, all night, tends not to be as productive as you think, and is also not that happy.
Really?
So it pays back.
Is it proven?
It's worked for us. I mean, we've looked at this across the region, and it's one of the reasons we have life should be fun as one of our values,
I see.
because it really does make staff more productive, more creative. We get fresher ideas, and it benefits everyone.
Of course. So do you have any additional thought or ideas that you wish to pass on to the next generation CEOs?
Next generation of CEOs. I think focus on innovation, focus on doing things in a new way, but be very human as well. Understand that everyone has their own dreams and ambitions, and the more the company can help bring that to life, the more successful the company will be.
Wow, that's great. So, Mr. Kevin, thank you for taking your time with us today.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Yes.
It's been my pleasure.
Thank you. Mr. Kevin, today we have something for you as a gift. Yes, it's a silk tie
Thank you very much. That's very
from
kind of you.
Benson Singtong.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome ท่านผู้ชมคะดิฉันเชื่อว่าวันนี้นะคะทุกท่านคงจะได้รับสาระความรู้ดีๆไปมากนะคะที่จะสามารถนำไปประยุกต์ใช้กับชีวิตประจำวันได้ค่ะวันนี้นะคะรายการของเราในช่วงเคล็ดลับการบริหารธุรกิจก็ได้หมดเวลาลงแล้วนะคะต้องขอบคุณเครื่องสำอาง BSC นะคะที่เอื้อเฟื้อการแต่งหน้าของพิธีกรและแขกรับเชิญในรายการค่ะวันนี้นะคะดิฉันและคุณเควิน คลาร์กนะคะต้องขอลาท่านผู้ชมกันไปก่อนนะคะแล้วพบกันเป็นประจำทุกวันเสาร์เวลา 4 ทุ่มครึ่งถึง 5 ทุ่มครึ่งที่สถานี TNN 2 True Vision 8 สวัสดีค่ะ